And so I was wondering, you just said that you're the head. Are you going to get to do any action?
Yes, I am. I think I'm going to get out into the field. I think he's going to be more than just the kind of office bad guy. I think he's going to be a little bit more. It was very difficult to kind of to get everything into the pilot, and obviously they had to choose. And I think the DEO was slightly kind of marginalized, so it's going to be fun to kind of get that out and really explore it.
Are we going to see any kind of connection between the comic book version of Hank Henshaw and your drama show?
Is there any connection?
Yeah.
Well, you know what I think is really, really great, though? I think what's great about comic books, a little bit like Shakespeare, in Shakespearean plays, is that depending on which production you go to, it's completely interpretive. And I think what's great about our Hank Henshaw is that he's going to be very, very fresh, very, very new. He's still going to embody lots of the characteristics of the comic book Hank Henshaw, but I think we're going to incorporate some new stuff. So it's going to be exciting to see, and for the fans to see how we're going to change him and how we're going to develop him.
Tell us a little bit about the dynamic between your character and Supergirl.
Well, Hank, for some unknown reason, which we may or may not find out, has a real dislike of aliens. Again, in the comic book, Superman was partly responsible for the death of Hank's wife, but again, it's so much of that is kind of not specific. So I think how we're looking at it is that he has a real loathing of aliens, but the reason why may surprise you. So watch this space.
Interesting. So will we see Hank kind of connect more with Kara's character, even though he doesn't like aliens? So.
Well, you know what they say. The lady doth protest. I think I'm protesting too much. So I think there's got to be a connection there down the line, but that may be revealing and may be exciting. So I felt it when I was playing it. I felt like every line I'm like, why do I hate this woman so much? Why is he having such a problem with her? So it's going to be interesting to see what that reason is and if we can resolve it.
Now this is going to be an action show, so are you going to be doing any of your own stunts, or are you going to be able to? Are there going to be any action scenes involving him?
I'm really hoping so, because you know there is going to be a lot of action in the show and a lot of kind of physical stuff. So and I love doing a lot of that. I do a lot of my own fights on stage and various other things. So I'm kind of looking forward to getting back in the gym. I mean, perhaps a little bit. I've had a really busy year, so I haven't done any training. So Monday morning, first thing, it's back in the gym and getting ourselves ready. I have to say both the girls, Kyla and Melissa, are already got their personal trainers on, so I need to catch up.
Superheroes are so huge now. What kind of weight does that have on you to make the show great in comparison to all the other superheroes out there?
Well, what's different about our show? We have a female superhero, and I think that's what's so great and so refreshing about this show. Is not only do we have like a great cast, but I think it's the strength of it is in the women, and I think it's going to be really interesting to see how Melissa, when you have this superhero, but she's dealing with insecurities, she's dealing with, and I think that those things make her very relatable, and. You know, I think you do get it in other superhero shows, but again, because it's so unique having a female there, hopefully we'll have a lot more chance to be maybe explore the emotional aspect of struggle, because those are the things that make superheroes very relatable. And I think we have a generation of flawed superheroes, what we're seeing now, and I think that's what makes them, as opposed to these kind of unstoppable, indestructible guys. The fact that they are fallible makes them very relatable.
So Hank works with Kara's adoptive sister Alex, right? Who works with you.
Right.
So are we going to get that story of how did Hank recruit Alex into DEO, or are we going to get that developed over the season?
I hope so. I think I say at the end of the show that she thinks it was the reason why you got me into the DEO because of my sister, and again, that's a lovely moment of insecurity in her, a little moment of doubt. And I say, well, actually, yes, that was the reason why we got you in, but you're why you got to stay. So what's wonderful about the script is it's as I say, it's full of people struggling with their sense of confidence, and it's going to be nice to play that.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Great, thank you.